Okay, so on the table here I have a few bits and pieces that we see are pretty essential for your first trips out onto the waterways. First one is rope. Rope's very important. It's good to invest in good quality rope like this one, rope that won't dry out, rope that's not too stretchy, rope that's not too harsh on your hands, because remember these will get wet, dry, frosty and everything else, and although good rope is expensive, it's money well spent. To move your boat along the system, you will need to invest in one of these, which is a windlass. They come in various sizes in terms of how they're actually looked, but these two connections here, these two orifices, are always the same size, and these are what are used to wind the lock gates. And you can pay quite a lot of money for these with ratchet handles or with brass or fancy engraving on them, but just a simple windlass like this will get you through the system. One of the things we're asked about quite a lot is a BWB key. This is it. It's just basically a Yale key. On the back is embossed the words, the initials, BWB, who are now not the BWB, but the Canals and River Trust. And this is what gains you access to any of their facilities throughout the system. So L-sand points, washrooms, some of the access to locks is all gained by this one universal key. And you can buy these from Chandler's. They're about £8 or £9, and that will get you access to the system. This is what is called a handcuff key. On some of the locks, which tend to be in inner city areas, to stop children messing around with them or youths or whatever, the locks are closed and opened by one of these universal keys, which is like a handcuff key that used to be used in the good old days to undo handcuffs, and this will get access to those so that you can operate the lock gates. We also, while we're talking about steelwork, would recommend you get two of these. These are affectionately called nappy pins because of what they look like. Ideal for when you're mooring up against steelwork, because you tie off through here and hook them onto the steelwork, and they will anchor your boat in position. We will be showing you how to use those on another video. This is a traditional mooring pin that is by use of a hammer, like this one, bashed into the ground, and your boat will be actually tied off onto this point here so that it can't stray away. One of the things that I think is very important, because you need to eat, is a gas spanner. These are universal. You can buy these for a few pounds at a chandlery, and this enables you to change your gas bottle so that you've always got plenty of gas available. One of the things that is often very important is a sea seeker magnet. You can see it's already got hold of that mooring pin. Should you drop any of your keys or equipment over the side, if you've got an idea where you are, you stand a reasonable chance of being able to fetch them out of the water. So those are the basic bits of steelwork we feel you would need for the canal system. To my left here I have one more piece of equipment, which is only really useful if you are cruising on waters that narrowboats are designed for, where there is a fair flow of water. What do I mean by that? Is the canals don't have a fair flow of water, but if you go onto parts of the tidal Thames, the Trent, or the Avon, you will need, or the Severn, you will need one of these before you're permitted through by the lock keepers. And this is an anchor so that you can stop your boat should you experience any problems at weirs or big locks. That this can be thrown over the side, and this will hold your boat and stop it from getting into any danger. While we're talking a bit about danger and safety, one of the other things that I think is very, very important is a life ring like this. You should know that one of these could save somebody's life. If it's not just one of your friends or family, it's perhaps somebody, a passerby. You should be able to throw this out to them so that they can start to get treading water, look after themselves, so that you can implement a suitable rescue for them. So in a few moments, that's just what we perceive as being essential basic cruising kit.